Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing a subscriber requested pick a card reading. We are doing what did they think and feel the last time they saw you. So we're going to have three choices. We will go over them in just a second. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you with more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. For those of you that would like to donate to the channel, I do have my PayPal, Cash App, Amazon wish list. For those of you that are wanting to send in a tarot or an oracle deck for me to use for our future pick a card readings. And there is also the super thanks button that is available, which is located directly beneath the video. It is a little heart with a little $ in it, so you can donate directly through PayPal for those of you that are feeling called to do that. So thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you and all of you that leave such beautiful and supportive comments. It's really beautiful, and I'm really, really grateful to have built such a beautiful community with all of you. So I wanted to say thank you. So today's reading, yes, we're doing what did they think and feel the last time they saw you. So we have our three choices today. If you do feel called to more than one, I would just say, be discerning with the messages that do come through. Keep in mind that it is a general reading. It is also a timeless reading. So whenever you click on this video, if the messages resonate, those are the messages that are meant for you at that time. If there's any messages that come through that make you feel confused or they don't really fit what your situation is, it doesn't make sense to you, then just understand that those may not be part of your message. So just let that part of the message go. That can be for somebody else that may be watching this reading today. Okay, so pile one, what do we have? We have partnership here, and that is going to be with this red Jasper. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Pile number two, you are going to be the resolution card, and that is with this blue agate. Pile number three, you are going to be this card here, Deja Vu, and that is going to be with this Labradorite crystal. Let's see if I can turn it around. Pile number three, Deja Vu. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the cards, the keyword, the crystal, maybe it's a specific color that you feel drawn to. Go with whatever your intuition is guiding you towards. Those of you that do have a little bit of trouble with choosing your pile, I would say really just kind of take some time to, pause the video, take a nice deep breath. Okay, so you can really feel grounded, a little bit more grounded. Sometimes when we click on pick a card readings, depending on how we're feeling, if we're feeling super anxious or, filled with a lot of emotions and stuff like that, that has a tendency to make us feel a little bit off. Our little intuition might be a little bit off. So I would say really just kind of try to really ground and center yourself by, closing your eyes, holding on to your heart space, maybe putting your hands over your heart and taking a nice deep breath. And then, when you feel a lot more calm and grounded, open up your eyes and then just kind of see where your eyes are kind of leading you towards, or, something that's kind of pulling or tugging at you in terms of, a feeling that you have. So it's more or less about you feeling, where your intuition is leading you towards. Okay, so pause the video. Like I said, if you need a little bit more time, timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, Pile 1. So those of you that resonated with this partnership card and the red Jasper, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out, what did your person think and feel the last time they saw you? Okay, so we do have partnership here. I'm going to see how this is kind of playing into your reading today. So let's pull some tarot and see. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? For those of you that are wanting to know what tarot or oracle decks I'm using, I always list them in the video description, which is located beneath the video. I have them listed out in tarot and oracle. And it's the same place that you can find my email address for those of you that would like to book a private reading. So let's see, pile number 1, what did they think and feel the last time they saw you? What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We have the 6 of Wands. What did they think and feel? We also have the High Priestess. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We also have the Knight of Cups. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What did they think and feel? The Ten of Swords. We have the Hermit. We also have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I'm already kind of getting some of you the last time you saw this person. And of course, you know, this won't be for everyone, but I am seeing that there is an ending here for some of you. So maybe the last time you saw this person was when you, if there was a separation, a breakup, or something going on there. Let's see, what's at the bottom? We have the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Moon at the bottom. I think I'm going to put it over here. Okay, well, I will say, up here, we've got the Six of Wands is what we started off with. The Six of Wands, I feel like this person, there was something about the meeting of you, the two of you seeing each other this last time. I feel like this person, like they were really, I mean, you caught this person's attention. You had this person's attention. The Six of Wands is about being in the spotlight. It's about appreciation. It's about recognition. So I feel like there's definitely strong feelings and emotions here, especially with the Knight of Cups being here. I feel for some of you, there is, like I said, a situation here in which the last time you saw this person, it might have been an ending, okay? It may have been a breakup situation, a separation. It could have been something that was very painful. Some of you, it could have even been like if you're have a long distance relationship, you know, and you know, if you guys don't see each other that often, it could be that stress or that feeling of, I feel like really missing someone, you know. But I feel like when they're looking at you, you know, they're thinking about how much they value you, how much they appreciate you. But I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune energy here too. So the Wheel of Fortune can talk about changes. So some of you may have had, you know, during that last time you saw them, there could have been some significant changes that may have taken place in your connection. Because down here, I'm looking at this Ten of Swords guy, and he looks like he's like, he has all these swords in his back, but yet he's still kind of looking up, almost like he's trying to reach out and, you know, just so you can see that. Yeah, he's kind of like he's reaching out here, even with the swords that are there. So, you know, I mean, this could even be a situation where the last time they saw you, you guys didn't even talk to each other. For some of you, there could have been, you know, feeling a pain of some kind, or I feel like really in their head, like this person really being in their head. The Ten of Wands is also about feeling stress or feeling overwhelmed. I feel like because you do have the Knight of Cups energy here, there is love. This person was feeling romantic feelings, love for some of you. You know, if you don't really have, I would say, a connection with this person, if you don't have a relationship, I'll say, then I feel like this person was keeping inside a lot of their romantic feelings towards you. And just because when I'm looking at this Six of Wands card here, she's like a little ballerina, and she looks like she's just got done with her performance, and she's bowing, and the audience is like clapping. They're celebrating her. All eyes are on her. So it kind of makes me feel like when you last saw this person, they were giving a lot of their attention to you. Like it was like, kind of like, how do I want to explain that? Because all of you are going to be, of course, in very different situations. So it's kind of like giving me that feeling of like, you just notice someone in that moment. It's like you're super tuned in. And that's kind of how I feel like you had this person's full attention the last time they saw you. And I feel like there was definitely something that they wanted to say to you, and maybe they didn't, because both of these energies here, the High Priestess and the Hermit, can be a little bit withdrawn. The High Priestess is about concealing or hiding something, secrets, keeping a secret, where the Hermit energy is withdrawn. So for some of you, if it was a situation where like you ran into somebody or you saw them and they saw you and you guys didn't really talk to each other, to me, this Ten of Swords looks like this pain of something that this person wanted to tell you and they just couldn't, or they just didn't, you know? Like, you got my attention, pile one. I see you. I'm admiring you. I'm admiring your beauty, or, you know, how attractive you are. You have my attention. But it makes me feel like someone who's just kind of stuck in a place where they have these romantic feelings here. They're holding back. For some of you, this person could be holding back the I love you, and it being something that is maybe painful for some, but maybe mentally just kind of like, so I don't feel like anything about this is negative, okay? Just to kind of get that out of the way. I don't think any part of this is negative here. Even though, yes, we do have the Ten of Swords, which you can talk about like a painful ending and stuff like that. But even if you had a breakup with this person, you know, and this is an ex-partner, it still makes me feel that there is love in this person's heart. with the Knight of Cups. And with the Page of Swords energy here, it's, talking, communicating, but also maybe not knowing how to express their heart and their feelings. I feel like with partnership here, some of you could literally be in a partnership with this person, or, they could be thinking about looking at you and then just like, wow, like I'm feeling these romantic feelings inside, and thinking about partnership, thinking about relationship here. I'm also seeing that you have the overall energy of the moon here. And so the moon can sometimes bring in anxiety, fear, confusion, also suppressed feelings and emotions. So there may have been a lot that this person may have wanted to say to you. They could have very well been holding back here, maybe being a little bit withdrawn, or they could have noticed that you came across as a little bit withdrawn, could totally be a vice versa situation. But yeah, it just kind of makes me feel like this person, for some of you, there could have even been a little bit of intimidation here with the High Priestess energy. They could have noticed you in a crowd, like especially like if you work with the person and they're just like, they see you across the office and they're admiring you, but they're staying quiet. They're not saying anything. But there's definitely romantic energy that's here. Now, if you're in a situation with this person where you are having maybe some challenges and things of that nature, then I can see where this Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands could be that maybe the last time they saw you, things were a little bit challenging, but there's still romantic energy here. There's still love. For those of you where it's something pretty new, then I would say that the Knight of Cups energy might be that the person really likes you. Okay? They really like you. They could have also been thinking about how attractive you looked. Okay? How attractive you are. The Hermit energy can also sometimes be about a person who is very shy, very reserved, very quiet. Okay, so if you are kind of that, they could have been seeing you, right, as that. Maybe you seemed a little bit withdrawn the last time that they saw you too, There could have been a lot of tension between the two of you, for some. I feel like with the moon energy here too, maybe the person did feel for some of you a little bit confused. They could have some doubts in their mind. They could be feeling anxious even about a partnership between the two of you, about your relationship, if you have one with them. What else? I feel with the Knight of Cups energy here too, this person could have really been wanting to tell you, especially if they have not told you before, that they loved you. Okay. The Knight of Cups is an energy of coming forward with some type of offer or opportunity, some type of announcement, expression of feelings. That could have even been asking you out on a date or, something of that nature. So, I mean, some of you could have really, like I said, have gone through some challenging times with this person. And if you have, the Six of Wands is also a card of victory, of success. So those of you that have, maybe the last time you saw each other, you talked about your feelings, for some of you, and, that could have helped you and this person to also get past maybe a challenging cycle, because we do have tens here, 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. The tens in the tarot are connected into the Wheel of Fortune, and this is about cycles, right? The ending of a cycle. So some of you may have been able to overcome with your person something that was very challenging, something that may have been painful, for some of you. And the Six of Wands would be, your person looking at you and thinking and feeling like, wow, we did it, that was really tough, or that was very challenging. And so the Wheel of Fortune can also bring in positive change, into our life, especially if we're going through a dark time, a challenging time. The Wheel of Fortune is also about being at a turning point. Okay, being at a turning point. So some of you, it could be that maybe your connection with this person is at a turning point. Maybe, things could be transitioning into, do we want partnership? Do I want a relationship with pile number 1? And maybe kind of keeping things to themselves, because we do have the High Priestess here. Like I said, she's about keeping secrets, keeping things hidden. So they could have really been thinking about, their feelings, their emotions when they're looking at you, and maybe envisioning the two of you together. Because I am noticing even in this Moon card here, we have this couple that's standing across from each other. And I also notice they're on 2 separate little platforms here, gazing at each other, but on 2 separate platforms. So, and whatever this is that's wrapped around them is kind of wrapped around the moon too. And the moon, like I said, it can bring in doubts, fears, anxiety, insecurity, and definitely a lot of suppressed feelings and emotions. So, maybe for some of you, this person could have been feeling a little bit confused, because there's romantic energy that's here. Maybe they were confused about whether or not, the two of you should get together, be together, or whether or not that means reconciliation for some of you, But I definitely feel like the feelings are here, the emotions are there, this person wanting to express something to you. It could be hard for them, We could look at this symbolically as your person like wanting to say something to you so bad, so bad, but just kind of holding it in, is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's pull some more cards here. Let's look at some oracle here. Now, I am seeing Leo energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What else do we have? Taurus energy, Aquarius. We also have Virgo, Gemini, and Libra. Sagittarius. Yep, and Gemini. Okay. Pisces. Pisces? Yep, okay. All right, pile number 1. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? What did they think and feel the last time that they saw you? We have wisdom. Wisdom. So maybe there is, something that you've taught this person, maybe some type of realization that they've had, learning things about you, learning things about themselves. It kind of makes me feel like certain epiphanies or realizations. I'm noticing that there's a little star here in this Page of Swords card. She's got a book open on the floor, a sword in her hand, and there's this little, I don't know what it is, a star or a sun or something, just kind of like this beaming light here. Let's see. What did they think and feel the last time they saw pile number 1? We have connect. Connect. And let's get one more. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Disillusion. Interesting. Disillusion. We'll have to clarify that, but we have wisdom and connect here. And you did choose partnership here. So I definitely feel like they were feeling a connection with you, Hmm. I'm noticing that in this disillusion card, though, there's some things being broken here, like shattered or... Okay, let's look. Why is disillusion here? I mean, we do have the moon here. We do have the moon, so the moon can definitely bring in illusion. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Wow. This kind of makes me... Look at this. We have the Lovers at the bottom. This kind of makes me feel like this person, like, may have been having some type of realization about just how much or how strongly, I would say, they felt about you, you know? With the King of Cups energy, the Ten of Cups is about fulfillment, contentment, you know, feeling the most fulfilled, you know, that we've ever felt. Really happy, full of love. And we have the Queen of Pentacles energy here. And so, yeah, kind of the disillusion kind of makes me feel like things are being shattered in a sense that your person, the last time that they saw you, it's like recognizing that how they felt towards you is maybe stronger than they have acknowledged. Like there's a realization that's here. You know, an inner knowing with the High Priestess energy. Wow. And then our Lovers and the Two of Cups is both at the bottom. You know, so it makes me feel like the last time they saw you was like, kind of like, wow, I really do feel this way towards pile one. I feel so strong to them. I feel like there's such a connection that's here. I'm kind of wanting to see what's in this moon energy here. Why is the moon here? The Three of Pentacles. So some of you, this Three of Pentacles could be about reconciliation. Okay. Uncertainty surrounding reconciliation. The feeling of wanting to reconcile. For some of you, that Three of Pentacles is symbolic of the two of you working together to lay the groundwork for a solid foundation and a connection. Let's see what else. Why is the moon here? The Emperor in reverse. Interesting. It makes me feel like with this moon energy, there are certain fears that this person has. Certain fears that are here. With the Emperor energy in reverse, there's a little bit of instability I'm getting here from your person. And it could be that they are someone who kind of holds on to old patterns of belief. I'm seeing the Six of Cups energy here, which is about the past. And that could be that if you and this person have had a challenging past together, you know, if you have had that challenging past with them, then that's, I feel like, where this person might have some reservations about reconciling, you know, getting back together. This person can also be someone who's questioning whether or not they're ready, you know, for a commitment if you're not already committed to them. I feel like the idea or the thought of being in a committed partnership is here. But I feel like this person is having some doubts here. And that may be part of the disillusion, right? Where this person is kind of like really recognizing you and seeing the King of Cups energy is so much strong feelings and emotions And for somebody, that King of Cups is symbolic of unconditional love, that this person does have towards you, especially if you've really invested your time here. It's like this person, like, seeing you and then kind of like really thinking to themselves about how much they really love you, or how much they really like you, how much they feel drawn to you, how much, or how important, I would say, you are to them, So, yeah, I feel like commitment may have been something this person may have been really thinking about the last time they saw you, your commitment, your relationship with each other. And for some of you, potentially getting back together, especially if this is like an ex and then you see them out, at the coffee shop or wherever you go, and they're just like, there's pile one. All the feelings come back. All the feelings come back. They're having memories of the past. So, that could be a question in their mind where they think, should we get back together? I still have feelings for pile number one. I didn't realize that I still have these feelings that are here, It's kind of like you think you're fine, you think you're good until you run into your ex, and then all of a sudden, all the feelings come back, But I do feel like for some of you, like I said, if you've had a really challenging past with this person, if there's been a lot of tension, a lot of stuff going on, then of course you have to think to yourself, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right choice? And I'm seeing the 9 of Swords at the bottom, which is anxiety. And then I'm seeing the 9 of Pentacles is underneath that. Okay? So for some of you, it can be a situation where this person is like, I'm single, and I don't know if I'm ready for a committed partnership. And partnership is definitely something that's here, right? We've got partnership. What was the other one we had? Connect. We saw the Two of Cups and the Lovers underneath the deck earlier. The Six of Cups is also about a bond, a soul connection, soulmate energy. So yeah, for some of you, I feel like they could have been thinking and feeling like, am I ready for a relationship? Am I ready for commitment? Because the 9 of Swords would be feeling so much anxiety, maybe over commitment. And I feel like that's why we're also seeing the Emperor in reverse, because this makes me feel like there's a little bit of some instability here, and it's probably from the Moon energy, which is fear, anxiety, being single to in a relationship. Okay, is what I'm getting with that. So let's go into our other oracle and let's see what else for you. Pile 1, what do they think and feel the last time they saw you? Dancing through my dreams. Wow, so it's kind of like there's a lot of like fantasizing, thinking about you, imagining you, and I feel like different things, different situations, you just being on this person's mind. Let's see what else. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Chaotic. Maybe things were chaotic the last time you saw them, or either between the two of you could have been chaotic, or what was happening inside of them could have been chaotic, because look at this King of Cups. Look at how the water is crashing. The ocean is crashing around him, right? And he's holding on. He's stable, but that water, and think of this as symbolic of feelings and emotions and somebody who's dealing with that inside of themselves. Okay. Let's see. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Pile 1. Commitment. Look at that. Commitment. And then we also have solitude. The Hermit. The Hermit is about isolating ourselves, shutting others out, staying withdrawn. So this kind of, to me, this is kind of like a war within, right? That's going on. Stay single, be alone, or commit. And to me, with the dancing through my dreams, it makes me feel like you're very much on this person's mind. Commitment, the thoughts of commitment. Something fall out here? No. We also have a tragedy and contemplation. So the tragedy could be there for, of course, many different reasons, depending on what your situation was with them. Maybe for some of you, the tragedy could be symbolic of, you know, a painful ending that you've had with them. It could be that there are circumstances that are both out of both of your control, that could be preventing you guys from being together. If you guys had a breakup here, of course, you know, things could have been very chaotic the last time you saw each other. A lot to think about with contemplation there. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We've got karmic partner here. So some of you, this could be a karmic partner, or it could be that there is karmic energy, you know, in this connection, or I'm also seeing mourning here. So some of you, well, you know, we do have mourning here, and I'm noticing she's holding this guy's hand, but he's not there. You know, so some of you may have literally lost this person, or they could have lost you. Somebody may have even passed away for some of you. But to me, this is like, especially if you guys, like I said earlier, if you've had a breakup with this person and then you go and you run into them at the coffee shop, you know, they could have been thinking about you and feeling all this energy in them, mourning. They may have also been thinking about what it would be like to be without you. Or that they, you know, if they're seeing you, it could have been thinking about how much they miss you, how much they love you. It's something about your absence here. Thinking about your absence, right? Can I live without pile one? Can I, you know, I just feel like a lot of that energy. And then we also have discernment here as well. Okay, so yeah, like I said earlier, depending on what you had going on with them, the discernment here could be that they're being very cautious, right? They're kind of working things through in their head and their mind. Now, I will say for some of you, you could also be dealing with a person who has gone through a painful divorce, separation, whether it's yours with them or a prior partner, and they may still be trying to heal from that too, right? So that can also be a reason why they could be afraid to go from being single to in a committed partnership with you, because they still might be mourning the loss, and that won't be for all of you. They could still be mourning the loss of a karmic partner or somebody from their past, in which case they may still be healing from that, and maybe they're not completely ready to, you know, commit here. And that could be a lot of the chaotic energy that they feel too. The other thing that I'm seeing that is if you were somebody and there was a lot of karmic energy happening in your connection with them, this again is where this person is being discerning. And that's kind of what I was saying over here, is that if your past with this person has been chaotic, you know, they could be thinking twice, like, okay, do I really want to commit here? Should we get back together? You know, but this kind of feels like maybe potentially for some of you breakup energy here, you know? So it's a lot happening inside this person, I feel like, with that chaotic energy there. And then underneath the deck, I'm seeing Our Song. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, there could have been a certain song playing in this person's head, you know, when they're seeing you. The last time, thinking about the lyrics of that song. It's like super romantic, right? I mean, we do have the Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups is that very romantic, you know, type of energy. So maybe for some of you, you had a special song or music that you guys used to listen to together. And this to me is just kind of bringing back a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia, you know, with this person remembering maybe like the first time they ever saw you, or, you know, it just kind of feels like a lot of stuff is just kind of rushing back into this person's mind and giving them a lot to think about. Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with resolution, this is going to be a reading today. So we're going to find out what your person was thinking and feeling the last time they saw you. So We'll see how this resolution is fitting into your reading. Pile number 2. What did your person think and feel the last time they saw you? What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords. What did they think and feel? We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Sun. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? The Knight of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. And we also have the 8 of Swords. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. So, thinking, we're seeing a lot of thinking here. As far as the thoughts, they are ones that are very, with the 9 of Swords, very anxious, worried. The 8 of Swords is a very restrictive energy. It's about negative thinking or someone who's kind of stuck in like thoughts that are kind of holding them back. So this person being very much in their head, okay? And the Swords energy that we're seeing here, the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, these are not good swords, okay? These are not the good swords cards. So this is a lot of fears, a lot of worrying, a lot of anxiety, a lot of negative thinking. And it may not necessarily be about you, but I feel like it's more or less about the negative thoughts that a person could have that could hold them back, right? It could be fear. It could be, stressing out, worrying about something. The 5 of Swords energy can be a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts. So this person could be a person who does have a tendency to do that, and I'm seeing that you started off with the 7 of Cups energy here. So the 7 of Cups, if you notice in this card, this lady has her head in the clouds. Okay, so the 7 of Cups can definitely bring in a lot of confusion, a lot of feeling very overwhelmed emotionally. And we also have the 5 of Cups energy here. And the 5 of Cups can talk about regret, guilt, shame, pain, loss, grief, feeling hopeless, and one might feel that way because of their own thoughts. A person could be thinking or feeling this way because of their own. And this 8 of Swords energy is more self-imposed negative thinking or restrictive type of thoughts that a person would have. And what I mean by that is, let's just say that I don't know, I'll use the example of a person who's really shy, okay? And let's just say that you have to go up and in front of a group of people. And the 8 of Swords energy would be all of those negative thoughts, like thinking everybody's going to look at me, everybody's going to this, everybody's going to that, they're going to think that I don't know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of like how we talk ourselves out of things. And so, or in some way, some kind of thought that's kind of holding us back. Now, some of you, this 5 of Swords can be symbolic of some type of fight or argument that may have occurred between the two of you. The 5 of Swords can sometimes be a little bit of an aggressive energy. It can also be the energy of conflict. The two of you may have exchanged, words with each other in which you may have said a lot of not so nice things to each other. And if that is the case, or if this person has done this to you, or you've done it to them, you know, they could be feeling hopeless. If they've said something to you or done something to you, the Five of Cups would more or less be a person who feels a lot of like regret or guilt, a lot of heart heavy energy here. So the positive side to this, okay, is that the Knight of Cups is here. Okay, the Knight of Cups is romantic feelings. Now, if you're in a situation where you have had some type of challenge or difficulty here, you know, I feel like this person still has, as far as their feelings, romantic energy that's there. They could still be loved. There could still be, you know, a person who wants to come forward and express their heart or their feelings to you. Okay, some of you, all of this energy here might be caused by a person who is shy or who is afraid of expressing their heart and their feelings. And they could be kind of in their head a lot and feeling like, oh my goodness, like how am I going to get past all of this negative thinking and self-sabotaging thoughts that I have, in order to come to pile number 2 and talk to them about my feelings or, you know, expressing stuff like that. Now, we also have the Queen of Swords energy here, okay? Now, this Swords energy, like I said, is not great. So, the Queen of Swords, if you notice, she's holding onto her sword. She's got her eyes closed, and she's holding on tight. So, to me, it's kind of like your person, when they saw you last, they may have been really trying to get clarity and be clear in their head, because this right here is very unstable, ungrounded energy here. So they could have been trying to get their thoughts in order, their head clear, things of that nature. Now, the Queen of Swords can also be communication that can come across as very direct, very blunt, very honest, speaking some type of truth here. You could have also been someone who communicated as the Queen of Swords to them, saying something to them. The Queen of Swords is not about expressing feelings, emotions, anything like that. So your person may have also been trying to maintain kind of like this composure here as the Queen of Swords, all the while all of this mental and emotional stuff kind of happening within them. So I feel like, being that we started off with the Seven of Cups, your person is feeling very overwhelmed, but these romantic feelings that are here. And then we also have the Sun card here. And the Sun card is about happiness. It's about, you know, bliss and, you know, the energy of life force. And I feel like if you had a disagreement with them, you also chose the card of resolution. So it makes me feel like this person may have had all these thoughts in their mind. If they've said or done something to you in the past, they could have been wanting to take some type of leap of faith to communicate something to you, to say something to you, to express something to you. And I'm feeling that it is this Knight of Cups energy. If you've had a fight or an argument, the resolution here is wanting to fix things. Okay? This person wanting to fix things with you, repair them, you know, maybe come forward with some type of offer here, a proposal, or, you know, asking you out on a date. Those of you where you don't really have a history with this person, keep in mind that all of these energies here could be something that they have dealing with inside of themselves, where they're just like, okay, get your head straight, go up to pile number 2, tell them how you feel, just do it, right? With that full energy, it's about just releasing fear and just going for it, right? Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, open yourself up to possibilities. So it makes me feel, for some of you could be dealing with somebody who kind of is really hard on themselves mentally, emotionally. The resolution could be something that they were trying to find within inside of themselves about their feelings and trying to get their head straight, is basically what I'm kind of seeing here. Okay. And then I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands that was under the Nine of Swords. The Queen of Wands is a very, very attractive energy. So you may be someone who comes across as very intimidating to this person with the Queen of Wands energy. They could be very attracted to you, very drawn to you. And if they are someone who does have, you know, even a little bit of a lack of confidence in themselves or low self-esteem, they may feel a little bit defeated. Okay? They may feel that they can't get past their own thoughts in order to come up to you and talk to you and tell you, you know, that they're attracted to you. Or like I said, if they've done something to you in the past, apologizing. If this person is your ex, we've got the Five of Cups here. That could be a lot of regrets, a lot of guilt, a lot of, you know, feeling hopeless in a situation or not knowing what to do. Okay. We have Temperance here at the bottom, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. What else do we have? Leo energy here. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio is here, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer energy here as well. Okay, so what do I want to clarify? I think I want to clarify this full energy here. Why is the full here? Why is the Fool here? We have a Judgment with awakening in this deck, but Judgment here. Judgment is about making a decision. Making a decision. Big decision. Judgment can also be, especially if you have had a fight or an argument here, Judgment would also be about forgiveness, leaving the past in the past, especially with resolution here, you know, trying to fix things with you. So they could be they could have been going over things in their mind, like, how do I fix this? How do we repair this? Let's see what else. Why is the Fool here? Five of Pentacles. It's an energy of abandonment, loss, despair, a feeling of despair. If this person has ghosted you, you know, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles energy here too. So commitment, something here on this person's mind. If you're married to this person, is trying to resolve, right? Trying to fix the marriage. Maybe some of you could be married in separation right now. That can be challenging. Also, if your last conversation with this person with the Queen of Swords, you know, sometimes conversations with the Queen of Swords type of energy, whether it's you, them, or the two of you together, those conversations can be, I don't want to say dry, but more or less like without feelings and emotions, just kind of like the exchange of words without feelings, without emotions. Like that, what I would say about that is, like, let's just say you have a crush on somebody at work, okay? And things got awkward. Things got awkward. And then all of a sudden, when you run into them the next time, it just feels weird. It feels off. And you're not talking about flirting it, and you're not being flirty with each other like you used to be. It just seems different. Right? It just seems like very generic. Just like, hi, good morning, how are you? It's just not with, you know what I'm saying? It's not with the feelings and the emotions that there may have been there. So, and maybe that is something that makes your person feel this way. Like, are we ever going to be able to resolve this? You know, especially if you guys are arguing here or fighting, this person could be thinking all these negative things, or worried about what's going to happen in the future between the two of you. So yeah, definitely very challenging energy that's here, pal, too. We've got three of the fives here. The Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. The only thing that's missing is the Five of Wands. So there may have been a lot of changes that have taken place in your connection with this person. If you've shut them out, if they've shut you out, the Five of Pentacles can also talk about abandonment, a feeling of despair, feeling shut out, feeling left out in the cold, by a person, or it may have been something that they've done to you, you know? And if that is the case, again, this could be feeling of guilt by seeing you and then just like, oh, I ghosted that person, or I hurt that person. So the idea of resolution being here to fix whatever it is that needs fixing, whether it's something that they need to heal. There it is under there. It's right there. There's the Five of Wands. You know, so it's definitely very challenging. Maybe it could either be this inner conflict, right, that a person is feeling and dealing with, or it is happening between the two of you. But this person trying to find some type of resolution in the situation. And I feel like feeling very anxious about that. Okay. So let's pull some oracle and see what else. Pile number 2. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We have give here. So maybe wanting to give something to you, open up to you. We also have, what is this? Silence. Silence. Maybe there was something they needed to say and didn't say. Let's see what else. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We have soul. And I'm seeing love at the bottom. Love at the bottom. So some of you, yes, this person could be in love with you, does love you. They could be very romantically interested in you here, could be really liking you, wanting to open up to you. But I'm also getting silence here. So this kind of makes me feel maybe some of you, even when you saw each other, you may not have said something to each other. And I can see why for some of you, with all of these swords energies here, where a person is just feeling too anxious or too guilty or ashamed, or, you know, something heavy here where they felt like they couldn't say anything without words, you know? Like I said, that Queen of Swords, she's got her eyes closed. She's not doing anything. So maybe for some of you, it's like they saw you and you guys just didn't say anything to each other. I don't know. Okay. But I'm also seeing soul here with love. So this makes me feel that even if the last time you saw them, they didn't really say anything, they felt it. Okay. They definitely felt it. Those romantic feelings that are here. With this Knight of Cups, feeling the connection in their soul, feeling, you know, because look at how, even in this little card here, there's a person who's sitting here, and then inside the body is this heart in this person, like, that's jumping up and down. I'm imagining it as jumping up and down with the heart, and they're like, I have feelings, I'm in here. You know, I just can't say it because 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. You know, I feel defeated, especially if this person is someone who like ghosted you in the past or shut you out, and they didn't, you know, something happened between the two of you and this person didn't treat you right. And it's like, now there you are, and their soul is screaming inside with feelings and emotions, and they don't feel like they have the power to be able to say that, you know, or to apologize to you, or to bring or find, like I said, some type of resolution in the situation. But it definitely makes me feel like those feelings that are in there with the person, maybe just choosing not to act upon it, not to say something, you know, feeling in some way defeated, whatever your situation might be. Okay. Let's pull some more here. Let's see what else. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Pile number 2. Waiting. Okay. What did they think and feel? We have dream come true. Wow. And look at how there's a ring right here. He's trying to give her a ring. He's trying to give her a ring. What do they think and feel? Maybe they're waiting on giving you something, right? Waiting on commitment. I will say, because of all these swords energies here, that would be enough to stop someone, you know? What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? And I don't know, maybe you guys are about to get engaged or about to get married. And this person is just kind of like waiting, like, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should say it. Does something else fall out here? Okay, we've got still pining here. So still pining, which is basically still thinking about you, still admiring you. There's still a desire that's here, still pining over you. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Maybe you are their dream come true. We have quenched here, which is basically about desire. It's about you being that person who makes them feel that the desires that they have, the needs, the desires are being met with you. You know, like you are it for this person. We have a celebration here. We have hurt. Hurt. What did they think and feel the last time? We also have blocked. Oh, like I said, maybe some of you, this person has, you guys have each other blocked here. Maybe the last time for some of you that you saw this person was at a party or something. I'm also seeing childhood here. I mean, the last time, what were they thinking and feeling the last time they saw you? Maybe for some of you, it was when you were a lot younger. I mean, some of you might even know this person from your childhood. You can go way back, right? Have some history there. Or this could have also been a situation that you've triggered some type of inner childhood wounds here. Okay, I'm also seeing red hot at the bottom. So it makes me feel like the last time this person saw you, they probably thought you were really hot, attractive, very drawn to you. It makes me feel with the celebration energy here that there's some type of excitement, maybe that they could not express to you. Like I said, with that little person here, with that little man with the heart inside the chest here, it kind of reminds me like of something that's inside of them, but they're just not putting it out there. They're not saying it. You know, kind of like butterflies, or like butterflies in your belly that you feel when you are around somebody and you're just like, there's so much going on inside. Okay. So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Deja Vu card, we are asking Spirit today, what did your person think and feel the last time they saw you? Okay. So Deja Vu is a false sense of familiarity. Everyone has it, right? Everyone has deja vu, at least at some point in their life during certain situations. And it's really kind of like where we see something, do something, we're experiencing something within our life, and we feel like there's something familiar about it, but we cannot place it to a specific memory that we have. Okay, so that could be like you go into the grocery store and then you see someone, and then when you see them, it's kind of like you feel I don't know. Let's say you're at the grocery store and you're putting your stuff all up on the conveyor belt, and then there's a conversation that the cashier and there's another person in line in front of you, and let's just say they get into a little bit of a discussion, and you're experiencing it, you're seeing it, and you're just like, this feels familiar. Like, I feel like I've done this before. I feel like I've experienced this situation before, but I cannot place it. That's what deja vu is. It's kind of like we cannot place the memory. It's something that feels familiar, but it's not tied into a specific memory that we have. Okay? So for some of you, it could literally be that there's something about maybe the last time this person saw you. Maybe it was a conversation that they've had, or maybe a feeling that they had that gave them deja vu. Okay? We're going to see how this is connected into your reading today. So let's see. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? pile 3. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We have the Emperor in reverse. The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. And then we also have the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Wise One, which is the Hierophant. What were they thinking and feeling the last time they saw you? Well, there's definitely attraction that's here. We have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is, you know, about passion, attraction, desire. And then we also have the Knight of Cups right underneath that too. The Knight of Cups is about romantic feelings, emotions, wanting to express their heart in some way. This makes me feel like this person with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups energy together, this person could have felt very smitten by you romantically. Very captivated in a sense by you. But I'm also seeing we have the Chariot energy here too. So some of you, the Chariot energy could talk about travel. So maybe the last time you saw this person, you guys were traveling, or you needed to travel to see them. They needed to travel to see you. It could have been maybe you leaving or going somewhere, or maybe them doing the same. I am feeling, though, the Nine of Cups is here. And the Nine of Cups is about contentment, fulfillment, feeling satisfied, feeling happy. The Nine of Cups is also about wishes being fulfilled, feeling some type of wish. I don't know, maybe it's like this person was able to see you, and that was something that made them feel happy. Okay. I feel like with the Knight of Swords energy here, there is something... I'm sorry, guys. I'm still a little sick, so I have a little bit of a cough still. I feel like with that Knight of Swords energy, that this person, there was something that they wanted to say to you, things that they wanted to express. I mean, they may have for some of you, but I feel like there's something that they wanted to communicate with you about. Some of you, I feel like this has to do with a commitment, because with the Five of Pentacles energy here, this is a feeling of despair, of being shut out, and it could have been that they've abandoned you, you've abandoned them. There could be some type of loss, okay, potentially of the connection. The Five of Pentacles is also about abandonment, feeling abandoned, feeling shut out, or shutting someone out. And with the Emperor energy in reverse, I'm feeling that this is a little bit of an unstable energy that your person may have felt. And that may have to do with this Hierophant energy, which could be about commitment. The Hierophant is also about certain beliefs, okay, that a person could have. Now, if you're dealing with a person who was a little bit uncertain about commitment with you, the Nine of Wands is also here, which can sometimes talk about a person who feels like a situation is kind of like uncharted territory. I feel like maybe even letting their guard down, you know, enough to really open up their heart and be vulnerable with you. I feel like it's something that they definitely wanted to do, but maybe they may have also been lacking the courage or the confidence to be able to just kind of tell you what they wanted to say. So I feel like with deja vu being here, you know, like I said, it is a false sense of familiarity. So maybe the situation that they have with you right now could be something that reminds them of something from their past that they've gone through before, a similar situation that they can't really place. Like being at this place with you here is something that's giving them deja vu, you know? Like let's just say that they do have romantic feelings towards you and they are someone who's afraid of commitment. Maybe they've had past connections or past relationships where they found themselves in that place where it is exactly the way that it is with you. So giving them where they feel like something feels familiar here about this situation that I'm feeling and that I'm thinking, and going through with pile number 3. I'm sorry, I don't know if I called you pile 2. Pile number 3, that beliefs are coming up again, you know, beliefs about maybe commitment, or something of that nature. But I do feel like seeing you is something that makes this person feel happy. Okay, it makes them feel fulfilled. It makes them feel a sense of contentment. But I also feel like there are some issues here surrounding taking action, because the Emperor is also about taking decisive action, coming up with a plan, a strategy, a focus of some kind. So maybe this person was lacking some type of direction, or saying something to you, like I said, maybe speaking their truth, telling you about their feelings or emotions. But I definitely feel like this person, when they saw you, they were very attracted to you. Maybe they just lacked the ability to be able to come forward and tell you what it is that they really wanted to say, is kind of what I'm getting from this. Okay, now I do want to clarify this deja vu just a little bit and just see what comes up here. So Spirit, clarify this deja vu. Wow, 3 of them. Okay. We've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, wow, and the King of Wands. This is attraction. Mutual attraction, desire. This makes me feel that this person is feeling, with the Queen and King of Wands being here, that there is kind of like this undeniable feeling that this person feels drawn into you, attraction towards you, desire, passion, something that's mutual there. And with the King of Swords energy, this is about trying to be logical, trying to be logical about this, you know, because I feel like that this person feels there's a lot of intensity that they're feeling between the two of you. Okay, now even though deja vu is a false sense of familiarity that we have, it kind of gives me this feeling with the Queen and King of Wands that some of you, this person could be a soulmate, you know, could potentially be a soulmate of some kind, because we do have the Queen and King of Wands and they are counterparts here. And I feel like this person feels very drawn into you, but I also feel with the King of Swords energy here, like this person is trying to kind of keep their head straight, you know, like not trying to, how do I want to say, like not trying to get carried away with the intensity and the magnetism of what they feel towards you, you know? And maybe that sense of intensity or attraction is something that is, in a sense, familiar to them. And maybe they just don't know why. Because even though we have deja vu, like I said, it is that false sense there. But it kind of gives me vibes that maybe some of you feel with this person that there is some type of past life connection here. You just can't place it. They can't place it. You know? Or this person is trying to be rational about things like, why do I feel so drawn to pile 3? Why do I feel there's such an intensity here? You know? Okay, and I'm seeing the Two of Cups. Look at that. Two of Cups is at the bottom. So they definitely feel that there's a connection between the two of you. It's very intense with the King and Queen of Wands here. I'm also noticing this King of Swords looks like he's holding like a little letter in his hand. So this makes me feel like this person wanted to communicate. They may have been thinking a lot about how much they desire you, how attractive you look. This kind of Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups energy here makes me feel like a person who feels like their heart is like skipping beats when they're looking at you, or they're, you know, like there's a very strong intensity attraction that's here between you and this person that they feel. So why are they feeling this Five of Pentacles here? I don't know. Maybe some of you may have ended a relationship with this person. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? We have the Hanged Man. The Four of Swords, and also the Eight of Swords. I feel like it's seeing you the last time was also something that made this person really work towards changing their perspective, because with the Eight of Swords energy here, this is a lot of energy of holding back, restriction here. And so with the Four of Swords, this is more or less bringing the mind to a state of calm, of peace, of clarity, reflection. And with the Hanged Man, I feel like it's kind of like this person is kind of surrendering in a sense to what they feel, the being drawn to you. And this may even be something that's helping with a change of perspective for them. We also have the Strength card at the bottom here. And the Strength card is about being able to control your feelings, your emotions, like being in control of them. It's also about inner strength, inner courage, power, confidence. And so if this person is someone who, you know, was dealing with this Eight of Swords energy where they were doing a lot of that negative thinking, holding themselves back, I feel like this intensity is something that they may have experienced with you, you know, previous times, but also the last time they saw you is just feeling that intensity again, you know? The Strength card may have even been like something where this person could have been trying to find courage within themselves to be able to say to you what they really wanted to say. Like I said, for some of you, it's a lot of this person wanting to express their heart or their feelings. What else can we get with this Deja Vu Spirit? Queen of Swords. Wow, look at that. Queen and King of Swords is here, and then the Queen and King of Wands is here. So there's definitely something very strong here between you and this person. And it makes me feel like they can't put their finger on it. Like, why do I feel so drawn to pile 3? What is this? Because it's not only with the Wands energy, which is spiritual energy, very spiritual, but it's also intense and magnetic. And then we also have the King and Queen of Swords. I mean, some of you, this could be a soulmate. It could be a divine counterpart here. But it almost makes me feel with the Queen and King of Swords also being here, that you guys connect to each other. And I'm seeing the High Priestess at the bottom too. Some of you might have like kind of like a very spiritual, I don't know, if some of you may be telepathic with this person. I feel like you connect with each other mentally. Okay. Like, it could be, it makes me feel like you guys just have like this unspoken intensity that exists between the two of you, and maybe neither one of you talk about it, but you know it's there. It's like you just, both of you know. There's like, you both look at each other in the eyes and you're like, I see you. We feel this. We feel this. And some of you, yes, you might have talked about it, like, wow, this feels different. This feels like, what is this? You know, kind of thing. So yeah, maybe for some of you, it's like not talking about it at all, where you just kind of keep conversation like very direct and not really talking about feelings and emotions, not expressing them. But there's definitely a very strong connection that's here that I feel like this person is definitely feeling. Maybe they don't understand it. You know, they don't understand what this is or why do I feel this way. The High Priestess is also, you know, she's the keeper of secrets, secret knowledge, wisdom, concealing things, keeping things hidden. So it makes me feel like maybe even though this person may have felt this way towards you the last time they saw you, that they're also keeping a lot of that inside. I'm also noticing she's holding the yin and yang symbol. And that is also balanced energy, duality. We're also seeing here with the Queen and King of Swords and the King and Queen of Wands, the same type of duality, masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine. So yeah, it kind of makes me feel that there's something significant about your connection with this person that they feel. They acknowledge it's there. They know it's there. Whether or not they say it to you, there's some type of unspoken, potentially, intensity between the two of you. So yeah, when they see you and they're around you, I feel like it's definitely makes something that makes them feel happy, makes them feel excited. It's a sense of familiarity that they have, even if with the deja vu it is a false sense of it, because if we cannot place, you know, if we cannot place our memory with it, like I said, maybe some of you have past lives with this person, you know, and we're not always able to remember past lives. Maybe there's little things here and there that kind of like, this feels like I know this person, you know? So maybe there is that between the two of you, but you guys just can't explain it in this lifetime. Like, how is it that I know you? Or how is it that your energy feels familiar to me? What are we supposed to do together? Are we supposed to be together in this lifetime? Like, what is happening here? You know? Even if, say, like, the person is like your coworker and you feel this way towards them and it just feels like you can't shake it. You can't shake this person's energy and you're thinking, like, there's something here. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it is. All I know is what I feel. And that's kind of what's going through this person's mind. Why do I feel so drawn to pile number 3? Okay? And of course, there's different types of soulmate connections, whether that be karmic or, you know, a higher level soulmate connection that you might have with this person or may have experienced previously. But yeah, it definitely makes me feel that there's something very spiritual about this connection that you have with this person. And it's something that they feel, something they're thinking about is that intensity that they feel towards you, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see, pile 3. Let's do some oracle cards. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We've got a bunch of different energies here. Pisces, Leo, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer's also here. Taurus. Let's see. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Pile number 3. Rage. That's intense. What is that? It looks like a volcano. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? We have observe. Well, you know what? Maybe it's not rage, because I'm not really seeing that within the tarot. Unless you guys had an argument or a fight, then I could see maybe there's upset energy, you guys being upset with each other. But this, to me, there's a volcano here. So that's a lot of intensity. And we have observe here. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? Work. Oh, some of you. Maybe work. I mean, you could literally work with this person, or that we could be taking this message as maybe a person feeling that there's work to be done in your connection. Or maybe if the connection is a lot of work, you know, is a lot of work or working. This kind of makes me feel with these eyeballs going all over the place that maybe for some of you, this person is like checking you out at work or while they're working or something like that. This also makes me feel kind of like a little bit of frustration too. I am seeing the shadow at the bottom. So this makes me feel maybe for some of you here that maybe there's something about this person's shadow aspect or yours that this could also be triggering. Okay? Like I said, I don't really feel the energy of rage here. Unless, like I said, you've had some type of disagreement or fight or argument, then, you know, I can see where this Nine of Wands in reverse may be that they feel like the two of you have gone through a lot together. And maybe there's still some heated feelings or emotions or something like that there. But let's get a little bit more. What is this energy of rage here? The Two of Swords. Well, this to me looks like this person is not directing this energy at you. Okay? To me, more or less, this is the intensity that they feel inside themselves about needing to make a choice or a decision. So it makes me feel like the person could be frustrated with themselves. Okay? Frustrated with themselves. And I feel like this does have to do with commitment. The Two of Swords is indecision. Okay. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So yes, some of you may have had an argument. Okay, we got the Five of Swords here. This could definitely be a disagreement, argument, tension, conflict between you and this person. The Five of Swords can also be about self-sabotaging thoughts. So being that we have this coming out in reverse, I feel like for some of you, this Five of Swords in reverse could talk about the two of you guys trying to resolve conflict between each other, trying to heal it or resolve it in some way. For others of you, I feel like that Five of Swords in reverse is reflective of this person trying to release a lot of the negative thoughts that they might have about coming towards you. In that case. Okay, so let's see what else. Pile 3. What did they think and feel the last time they saw you? A choice here. Having to make a choice. What did they think and feel? We have lies. Wow. I mean, that could be you lying to them lying to you, lying to themselves. Avoidance. Wanting and also avoidance here. Maybe there's some type of deception in some way. Okay, take that how it resonates if that makes sense to you. But we've got wanting here and avoidance. So that can also be a lie too, right? This person desiring you and wanting you, but then avoiding it. Maybe they're lying to themselves. What do they think and feel the last time they saw you? Maybe they may have lied to you about their feelings. Or not liking you, not being attracted to you, not, whatever the case may be. We have struck here and also an entanglement. So the entanglement may be something that is with you, or if you're in a situation where it's third party or polyamorous, there it is right there, as I'm saying that. I was going to say third party or polyamorous. then that might be the entanglement here. And if that is the case, and there's a third party, there's lies involved, potentially. Especially if you are the third party, or you're being hidden from a third party, or whatever that situation is. They could be entangled with someone else. You can also be entangled with someone else because you might be the person who is married or in another relationship. And, you know, there could definitely be the energy of lies there, betrayal, deception. Okay. So take it how it resonates. What do they think and feel? We've got reach out here. So, this kind of makes me feel for some of you, even if the last time you saw them, maybe they weren't able to say anything to you, or that they wanted to say something to you, to reach out to you, to talk to you. You know, the third party for some of you may not even have to be another person. It can be a situation like you guys work together, and that could be something that is affecting your ability to be with this person. It could be their job, their career, you know, position that they hold, manager, teacher, I don't know, different stuff like that. I'm also seeing secret admirer at the bottom, and also thinking of you. Thinking of you, and secret admirer here. But we have struck. So this kind of reminds me of like Cupid. It looks like someone's shot the arrow here. So this person, maybe for some of you, this person is having to choose between you and a third party. I want to look at this a little bit. The choice and also the third party. I think I need to do a new third party reading too. Somebody asked me to do one recently, but I need to get myself ready for that because sometimes those readings are just like, there's a lot going on and it takes a lot of energy to do those. Okay, let's see. What is this third party? The Sun. The Three of Swords. Yeah, some of you, this could be a love triangle. Love triangle situation. The Three of Swords. We also have the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. Now, some of you, if you're really in a third-party situation, look at that. Seven of Swords is at the bottom. So, some of you, if you are really in a third-party situation and there is another person involved, that can be something that is also creating conflict with the person being able to talk to you, communicate with you. Why is choice here? Eight of Cups. So there's a choice about walking away. Walking away here. The Seven of Pentacles is about reevaluating and reassessing. And this is in terms of this Ten of Pentacles, which is a marriage. It's a long-term commitment. Okay, so there's a choice to make here. So if you are in a third-party situation and your person is married or in a long-term relationship, they can be deciding whether or not it is the best choice, the best course of action to leave this. Okay, to leave this. Now, if you are not, I'm sorry, guys. If you are not in a third-party situation and, what do I want to say with that? I feel like this person could be questioning whether or not, I mean, you could also be married too. If you are married, then that can be a tricky situation too. Does this person want to involve themselves with somebody who's married? Should they walk away because you're married? Should they walk away because you're committed? Some of you might be in situations where both of you are in relationships. Both of you are married. And those of you where this is not any of that at all, like no third party at all, then I feel like more or less the choice here is about choosing to be in a relationship with you or choosing to walk away from that. You know? Okay. So, like I said, take it how it resonates. Whatever your situation is, you're all going to be in very different types of situations. So, that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.